So before I go any further, I want to say that for those who are wondering why I took the crossover pairing video down so quickly, I just kind of felt like, I don't feel like talking about a couple that would be self-destructive. Although that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about with this video. But I'm going to add in some other stuff that I wanted to bring up as well. Anywho. So, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I took it down. But, yeah. Let's talk a bit about the news that has been out for a while, and I've been kind of dodging around it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll talk about it, because, yeah, Marvel, you're just throwing whatever sticks to the wall for this Marvel legacy, right? And, yeah, as you can see right here, Spider-Man and Mockingbird are apparently hooking up. Yeah, Spider-Man and Mockingbird are apparently going to be a couple in Marvel Legacy. I don't know how long it's going to last, and honestly, I don't care. And it's not because I think it's just so weird that suddenly, of all people, Spider-Man and Mockingbird are suddenly an item for some reason. It's because, mostly, these things never last. For some reason, Marvel has this major stigma against, in recent years, since Quesada, and it's kind of leaked over to Alonzo's time, that I've kind of noticed that Marvel just really hates relationships. And you could say, oh, well, DC, what about Reed and Sue? Where's Reed and Sue now? You also have, over at DC, you have pre-52 Superman now with Lois, but at the same time, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, oh yeah, I can't wait to see how DC just ruins that relationship, because for some reason, the major two companies have this thing against relationships, and I thought the thing about, Mockingbird and Spider-Man would be a nice little bring-up, because, I thought it would be a nice time to talk about this, because I really have nothing to say major about Spider-Man and Mockingbird, other than, yeah, I can't wait to see how this ends. Because that's the thing, is that I've noticed that major comic book companies just really hate relationships, and you could say, and for Marvel, at least for Quesada, he says that basically superheroes can't have that distraction, and they need to be more relatable. Joey, you do realize that a good majority of comic book readers are people who are married? And another thing is that I feel like it's kind of damaging to younger readers that, of showing nothing but how these superhero relationships end, very badly, some of them. And it's kind of damaging to a lot of, young readers, at least in my opinion, and I am in no way, qualified, this is just my 2 cents, is that it's kind of damaging to younger readers and showing, nothing, that nothing good comes from relationships in comics, is that, yeah, you kind of, most people, I can't speak for everyone. I do know several friends who are like, I'm fine by myself. I don't need anybody, but, it's just me, myself, and I. And I know people like that, but for a good majority of people, there's, you give a comic a kid, a kid this comic, and, what if they like Spider-Man and Mary Jane in that comic, and then they realize, oh, it got ruined? Oh. And then you look at other they look at other ones and just kind of show that you're basically telling kids, is what I'm saying, that relationships are just self-destructive and you shouldn't get in them. Because that's what happens to your superheroes, it's gonna happen to you. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's my thing, is that, with Spider-Man and Mockingbird, is that apparently I haven't been reading Marvel for a while. I really just hit the brakes on recent Marvel, since Civil War II. Secret Empires hasn't really gotten me interested here. And I'm not saying, oh, this is stupid. It's not really. I mean, there's, Bobby and Peter have, such vastly different personalities. I mean, Bobby will openly kill people. Peter, not really. But, yeah. It's, this is apparently something Dan Slott wanted to do, which, alright, whatever, he's the writer. But again, I know, the reason why I'm just talking about this is because I know it can't last. That's the thing, is that no comic book relationship last forever. And I'm kind of, as much as I love Superman and Lois together, yeah, good on you, DC. At the same time, I'm kind of worried, alright, how long until something stupid happens and they get divorced or she dies or whatever? How long until that, right? But, excuse me. That's my thing, is that I know already, just from past experience, not because they're two vastly different personalities, it's mostly because I know how this is going to end badly. That's the whole point. That's the point I'm trying to make here, is that I don't care, because it's all... Whenever superheroes get in relationships in new, in this day and age of comics, in Marvel and DC, you just kind of think, you can't really get emotionally invested into it, because something stupid's going to happen to break them up. They're going to do something stupid, or the writers are just going to be like, nope, fuck it. And that's kind of the thing. Like, another good example of this is Black Panther and Storm, where they were fighting in AVX, and Black Panther uses a device to nullify Storm's powers, and she's like, "You built a weapon to fight me," and then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but you knew about this, because way back in Doom War, Doom trapped her in a weapon in a chamber that was built by T'Challa, and it was revealed that it was built for you, not for me. and Storm was like, yeah, because my husband's that well prepared. So I was like, wow, double standards abound. Anyway, I don't know, it's just that, I haven't been reading Spider-Man for the longest time. I know he's apparently going back to the Bugle, and, it might be fun to see, Spider-Man and Mockingbird. Oh, that just sounds weird. It's kind of funny, my friend Alex said that, man, imagine Avengers hangouts with Hawkeye must be really awkward if this is going to be a real thing. So, yeah. Not really much else to say other than let's see how long it lasts. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of all you can say, is that let's see how long it lasts until it goes down in flames, as per most comic book relationships. Again, the only one right now is kind of Aquaman and Mera to an extent, but they've just been kind of like, will they, won't they, at least as far as I know. I've been kind of in and out of Aquaman Rebirth, because it's, for some reason for me, it's just kind of like hit and miss. Maybe that's just me, though, but yeah. This whole kind of will they, won't they thing is just driving me fucking nuts. But if anyone has any, updates on what the marital status of Arthur and Mera, other than it's complicated, please let me know. But yeah, right now, we also have Batman and Catwoman, but the same, and you're probably wondering, well, why didn't you bring up Batman's proposal to Catwoman? Why didn't you bring up that? That's a good question. Reason why I didn't bring it up, because I have this sneaking suspicion that Tom King, and keep in mind, I really love Bruce and Selina. That's my favorite Batman, pairing right there, is Bruce and Catwoman. But the thing is that, again, I'm just kind of waiting, because the major thing about Batman and Catwoman is that it's really hard to tame both of them. It's really hard to tame both of them, even though Bruce has nothing but love for Selina, and Selina really loves Bruce, but their personalities are so vastly different, they can't help their own impulses, So that's kind of the thing, and that's why and even though, yeah, I really like Tom King's Batman right now, I'm just kind of waiting for him to go, yeah, Selina's gonna say no, or Bruce is gonna end it. So that's kind of it. That's why I didn't bring it up. That's kind of why I didn't, bring it up, at all. So, there you go, guys, there you go. That is your, that's my kind of 2 cents, so, yeah, you guys in the comments below let me know. What do you guys think of Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Mockingbird apparently being an item in the new Marvel Legacy? Just comment below, let me know. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Or the better question is, how long until you think this goes down? How long until the next event or the next Spider-Man thing and makes them go, nah, it's done. It's done and over with. But yeah, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.